For anyone who doesn't know, these are £2 just for this one, and I'm going to make them. We'll start with the ginger one first and make sure I'm making some bat bows because I sold my last one the other day and I need to make a bit of a stock. They're very well received items on both shops, so I'm going to okay. Perfect. Either way, let's crack on with these bat bows because bat bows. So like this.
Woke up late again, same routine, no answer.
Good morning everyone, how are you? How are we? Welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. If you're new here, I'm Victoria and I run 2 online Etsy shops from my studio in there. On one side of the studio is Scrunchy Bows, where I thrift materials such as pillowcases, duvet covers, quilt covers, bring them home, give them a good wash and turn them into beautiful things such as scrunchies, bows, tote bags, dresses. And on the other side is my much beloved witchy shop, Kack.A.Ling Sisters. All things on there are made by myself. Anything witchy you'll find on there, such as spells, pendulums, wheels of the air, tarot cards. I recommend having a good look. It's like a curiosity shop. So today, me and my husband, so running season for us will be coming back in maybe next week or the week after, and we're going to start going back running again. We stop during like a certain time in the winter because it gets cold and we don't want to get cold in our chest. Anyway, through that we've been drinking, well, we started drinking these plenishes. This one's a ginger, so it's for your immune system. This one's for recovery, just gives you vitamin B. So for anyone who doesn't know, these are £2 just for this one, and you've meant to have them every day. And I thought to myself, do you know what, I'm going to make them. So I've looked up the ingredients and I think I know how I'm going to make it. So I'm going to start with making the ginger one first, and I'm going to make enough for shots. Well, I'm going to make supposedly enough for, they're 50ml shots, so I don't know, we'll see. But I've got these 4 bottles that I've saved so we can pour them back in and put them in the fridge. I have been out and got some ingredients this morning, my fresh bits and bobs. These are already in the cupboard because I do, as you can see here, this is all herbs and spices for my tea. So I make my own teas too. So when I've brewed them and they're cold, I usually pop them in there, leave them in the fridge, and just in the summertime pour them out. So these are put to one side. So I've got some ingredients, I'm gonna crack on with that. So what we'll do is we'll start with the ginger one first and see how we get on with that one. So we're going to do that today. We're going to make the 2 shots today, and in this vlog as well I need to make sure I'm making some bat bows because I sold my last one the other day and I need to make a bit of a stock. They're very well received items on both shops, so we'll get this done, get them dealt with, and then popped away ready for tomorrow for us to have our next lot, and then we'll get on with the bat bows. So we'll start with the ginger, and the recipe requires 60, let me just check, it requires 60 grams with the skin still on. Oh, the smell, if I could bring the smell through. I wish you could smell it. That's okay, we've got 66 there. Okay, and we're going to chop it with the skin on. It's going to go in the blender, so I ain't no chef, so I may be cutting this all wrong, but Oh, I just love the smell of ginger. I'm going to put it all in. All that goodness in our bodies. Right, so now the recipe calls for half a lemon chopped. Half a lemon and then juiced. Okay, we'll pop the half squeezed lemon in. Lovely. Okay, and then we add in 1/3, so 80 ml, cup of apple cider vinegar. I'm changing this. I think this much of that will be too much. I've gone down to 1/4, so 60 ml, which I think would just be more than enough. And now we want 400 ml of orange. So I know I said orange juice, but I'm using apple juice. You can use any juice, but I am using apple juice. You can do orange juice or apple juice, or yeah, I think you can do any juice or just water, but I know for us we like the apple juice, so we're going to do apple juice. So I can find my scissors and get it open. $400 ml of apple juice. We're going to pop this in. Okay, so now we blend. Let's get it blended up. Just going to give it a little stir. This smells delicious. So I think what I'm going to do first is tilt into this. Demulch via this one. Let that just drain for a minute. And we're just going to come get this mulch and stick it in the middle and squeeze. Squeeze that mulch right out. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to save this mulch because I will probably use this when I'm using my turmeric. I'll decide when I do it. What I'm going to do now is give up a little spoon. I want to have a little taste. Oh, that is nice. Okay. I reckon that could probably do with a little bit more ginger. So what I think I'm going to do is cut up some more ginger, pop it in there. What's happened, I put too much apple cider vinegar apple cider vinegar in it, so I'm going to just blend some more ginger.
This is hilarious watching it back. The taste is just starting to hit me now.
It does taste nice. I'm going to blend some more ginger, I think, and just give it a bit more kick. Yeah, let's see if I can take away that apple cider taste.
And it was at this point I actually realised I hadn't even stirred it before I tasted it. So I stirred it and wow. Wow, the taste. So I didn't need to add any more ginger.
Alright, let's... I think it's alright with the... Yeah, that's fine. I was going to... So what I'd done is, as it had all gone into the pot, I'd then used a spoon to taste it, but it tasted very apple cider vinegar. I didn't stir it, so I stirred it. Having stirred it, it's fine. Right, bottle. This is my husband's favourite one. This is what I love, this one. So what I'm going to do is we're going to pour in this one. So this is the ginger. This is for your immune system, so this is the ginger one. Done. Now the turmeric one is a little bit more complicated. It's a bit more harder. So we've got, let me pop these out of the way. These I'm not going to bother cleaning because it's all pretty much the same thing. So I need ginger, but the ginger isn't the main scent of it. Smell. So what I'm going to do is, you've seen it already, I'm just going to put this mulch back in. Mulch back in. And I'm going to cut up that spare bit of ginger I had. Turmeric. Turmeric looks just like ginger, but it's smaller. It's smaller. So ginger, turmeric. You could use...
I lost the footage. I was explaining that you could use turmeric powder, the spice powder that you get at the supermarket. And I also lost the footage because it was connected of me cutting the turmeric, but you just cut the exact same as you would with the ginger.
Okay, so now we're here with the pepper. We need... Let's do a heaped. Apple cider again. I'm not going to put as much in this time, so I'm going to put about 30 ml in this time. That was very overwhelmingly strong, she says, and then pours more out. And then 400 ml of apple juice. The recipe, you could have it orange juice or water. I'm going to go with apple juice because I have it here. Mix and stir this in and hope that my turmeric changes its colour. And we're going to go with a round of blending again. Oh, I did not add lemon. Let's get the other half of this lemon squeezed. Now's the time to try and pour it all in. So what I'm going to do is use a funnel this time. Because that's why. So as you can see, it settles, but we're going to squeeze all that top bit out, all this top bit. So you can see. So there's our good stuff. Our good stuff's in here too, but we're going to squeeze that out. We're going to try squeeze that out. taste and see. It's okay. It's not as spicy as I thought it would be. I honestly think that that's okay. But what I am going to do is I'm going to re-blend that mix because maybe it was too much. There's quite a bit more mulch still left here. So I'm going to pop that back in, give that another little blend and strain it again and just add it to that mix and see. Now I will warn anyone who's working with turmeric, I will warn them, it's very staining. It stains your fingers, it stains all your stuff. I think I'm just going to add some water in there too. Right, now let's give this a little go. Give it a stir. Okay. Perfect. My hands. That's not even shown on screen. It's not hair dye, it's something else. Okay, so we did it. I made a great mess, but we did it. So we have our ginger. So for our immune system, this is apple juice, ginger, apple vinegar cider, and lemon, freshly squeezed lemon. So really good for your immune system, packed with vitamin D, yummy goodness. So packed, jam-packed full of goodness. What we'll do is every morning we'll measure out 50 mils of this, and we'll have it. And then when it runs out, I'll continually make it. So the kids, all the family, every summer. It takes a long time to brew, so I do a lavender lemonade. It's really good for anxiety. I'll bring you along for that when I start making that. Yeah, I do this quite often. Like this calendula, lemongrass, wormwood, lavender, heather, chamomile, fennel, mandarin, and valerian. That stays at the end, and that very rarely gets used. That's for if we need to calm down. Valerian is nature's Valium or diazepam. So we use that, when I say we, I use that very rarely. But yeah, I do like to make a mixture of drinks. So we have them here. So this, I'll make a load of cold blends ready for the summer for me to drink. So we've got our shots now. So our immune shot. So our ginger. And then we've got our turmeric, which is still sitting on top a little bit. We'll have this every day anyway. This will give a bit of energy. It's filled with vitamin B12, so that's good. And it'll give us lots of energy and help us keep pushing forward. Hopefully get us geared up ready for spring. Get us out of that slumber. So we've got those at the ready now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up this mess. Try and get my stained fingers off, I doubt it. And I will meet you in the studio because we're currently in my kitchen. If you've been here a while, you'll know, you'll recognise it. But if not, that's where we are. I will meet you in the studio where we're going to get the bat bows going. So, see you in a minute. Alright, we're back. Oh, it's warm. This is a mixture of the last of that apple juice that was left and cranberry juice. It's warm. That's the downside of being in here. Our garden gets the sun pretty much all afternoon, so all morning it's freezing cold. And then in the afternoon the sun comes and it's really warm. Right, enough of that. Let's get these bat bows going. I'm sorry if it's dark. I've had to shut this blind because I couldn't even see you. So I was like squinting to see and I couldn't see you. That is the problem with blue eyes. I read it. I didn't actually know anything about it, but if you've blue eyes, it's harder for you to see and it hurts your eyes more when the sun's shining. We're never happy, are we? When it's cold, we're too cold. When the sun's shining, it's like, my eyes hurt. Either way, let's crack on with these back bows, because I'll be honest with you, I don't even know where the material is for the back bows. Just put my nose back here. Oh, okay, yeah. Fine, it's here. A lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Back bows. Still have back bow scrunchy to do.
Running down the sidewalk, laughter in our eyes, dancing through the chaos, chasing summer skies, holding on to moments, sparkling in the night, in between the raindrops, everything feels right. In between the raindrops, we found our way. In between the heartbeats, words we couldn't say. In between the memories, time just slips away. In between the raindrops, forever we will stay.
Let's make two more.
Raindrops, forever we will stay.
So just while the glue gun heats up, I'm going to now just grab the clips that I need. So I have a certain clip that it could be used as a bow tie or an accessory rather than just a hair clip. They're like claw clips. I'll show you. So I think they're in this one. And they are. These are the ones we'll use. I already have some made ready. What I do, oh no, I thought I did, it's just I have the material in there ready, so I cover them with material as well. So just while that's heating up, I'm going to cut these. So these are the clips. So these are the clips, they're like duck clips, I think that's what we call them. I'm just going to now, one side will glue on and the other side, so the outside is protected, so that's what I'm going to do now. So I've got one at the ready, two at the ready, three at the ready. There's just one to make. Let's just get that one made. See if I can get it out with this piece then, a smaller piece. They are all done. But I didn't cut my wool at the ready, so I need 4 strands of the wool because that helps put it in place, or hold it in place should I say, till I get the outer bit around it.
In your eyes, I find my peace, a love so sweet. It won't decrease in every smile. I see my home with you, I never feel alone. Hand in hand, we'll chase the stars. A love, a melody played on guitars. together, come what may. You're the rhythm to my rhyme. Together we stand the test of time. In your arms, I find my truth, forever bound by this proof. You're the rhythm to my rhyme. Together we stand the test of time. In your arms, I find my truth, forever bound by this proof. With you, my love, I'll always stay. In your heart, I'll forever. You're the rhythm to my rhyme. Together we stand the test of time. In your arms, I find my truth, forever bound by this proof.
I don't know what happened to this one. Okay, this one needs redoing, but there's bat 1, bat 2, bat 3, so that's cut. I'm ready to be done. Cut, I'm ready to be done. Cut, I'm ready to be done. And this one needs to be undone and redone. What even happened to that? Okay.
So I'm just sticking the centre part of the bow on, so it goes on flat at the front, it goes round the back, and that also tidies it up at the front, makes it look pretty. But it has a second purpose, it helps hold the duck clip in place at the back. So they're all done now. I just need to check them. That always picks up everything. So we're just going to have a little look. I'm going to check and cut anything that needs to be cut into more shape. Okay. One back bow. Done. And sealed. Okay. One back bow, done. Oh, done. So in true Victoria fashion, at the last bit, I thought I was recording. I even made a little joke about Illyrian bats, and if you know, if Illyrian warriors, if you knew what that was, drop it below. So
I've said it now, so still, if you know what that is, if you know what I'm saying, drop the comment below. So all that you missed, sorry, I was just unplugging the thing because I just, my butt pushed on this and the glue gun, you see that? The glue gun just melted it. So I got distracted. So, right, first and foremost, if you know what I'm talking about with Illyrians, drop your comment down below. I'm thinking if I saw people, you guys would know. So all that you missed was me just curving it with scissors, making sure it was neat, and then sealing them. So we got 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4 for the stockpile. It can be bow ties or anywhere else, just hung up on the, so they're done. So I'm going to leave it here. I know it was a bit of a shorter one. It's been a really hectic week this week. I've not even followed my mini notes now for, I think it's been about 2 weeks, but that's how I work. I work really well under pressure, but I tend to not be able to stick to a strict routine. If there's a bit of like fluidity in it, I can deal with that a bit better. So I'm sure I will pinch and pull some things from what is missing and add that into future ones, but for now let's just stick with what I needed to replenish our shots, health shots. I will leave how I made that in the description. The health shots for the immunity and the recovery, so the B12 and the vitamin D, immunity and recovery, I'll leave them down below how I made them. I did have a recipe, and as you saw, I didn't even follow that neither. I went off taste and how it tasted from the ones we bought from the shop. Anyway, I'll leave that down below. I know it's a short one. We've had a lot going on behind the scenes. It was my eldest son's 21st birthday and he come home for the week, and so we were running around doing all the things that you do when you're entertaining. So we were doing that, doing his birthday. So it's been a really jam-packed, busy week. So I'm sorry that this one's a short one. I'm sure that we'll get into the rhythm. For now, 4 back bows at the ready to go. So 2 for Kack.A.Ling Sisters, 2 for scrunchy bows. They'll go when they sell, and we've got our shots, our daily shots for the next few, I'd say for about a week. So I will be doing it again with my stained fingers. So for future, if you ever see me with stained fingers, you know it's probably more likely turmeric. Right, I will leave it below for you, and all that's left to do is bid you farewell. Take care of yourself, take care of others. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And I'll see you again real soon.
Woke up late again, same routine, no end, city noise, loud buzz, coffee spills, red buzz.